took my pre-workout to the head. Here we go. What's up, beautiful people? Woo! Ha-ha! Yeah. Yes, it is Thursday. Good day. Grand rising to the kings and queens and all those in between. It is a beautiful Thursday. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a fall day. The trees are so colorful. In my neighborhood, I see orange, green, red, plum, autumn, maroon, purple. It's just beautiful. It's a beautiful fall day. And today is a good one. Today is really a good one because this is one that's been kind of festering up on my mind for a while. And simply, I want to dub today Thrust Thursday. Thrust Thursday. So, Mike, what does that mean? What are you talking about? Thrust Thursday. Some of you feel like you are in a situation right now where you're being pulled back. Some of you feel like you're in a situation right now where you're being held back. Some of you feel like you're in a situation right now where you're stuck. You're in a situation where you feel like everything you do, what's the saying? You take one step forward, you get knocked 2 steps back. Some of you are in this position where you feel like I'm working so hard. I saw a post on Instagram that one of my friends shared, and I shared it with a lot of people, and it was funny, but it was sad at the same time because I really felt this young lady's heart. And she was just saying, you know, he may not come when you want him, but he's right on time. She was like, dang, I mean, what time is it? She was like, you know, you're next in line for the miracle. It's like, how long is the line? What is the queue? I thought I was next. And she was just saying, man, I'm tired of working this stuff. And the thing is, I don't know if she's a comedian or if she was really crying out, but I felt her. And the person who shared it was like, I feel her. And so this Thrust Thursday, this is for all of you who feel stuck. This is for all of you who are questioning, is this all that is for me in this life? This is for all of you who are saying, what's the next level? What's the next thing can I do? Can I accomplish? Do I need a coach? Do I need a mentor? Do I need a therapist? Do I need a pastor, teacher? Who can I talk to? Who can I run to? Because right now, I just don't feel like I'm moving in the direction that I had in mind for myself at this stage of my life. Well, let me say this to you. I was talking to my sister yesterday, and I've talked about this before, even in videos, but what you're experiencing for that person who feels like they're getting pulled back, feels like they're set back, feels like they're stuck, feels like it's quicksand, and the more you go, the harder it gets. The road and the hill, it gets so tough. Oh my God. You are experiencing what I like to call the slingshot effect. The slingshot effect. Mike, what does that mean? Think about this. In order for you to take a pebble, a piece of paper, a rock, a stone, a bullet, whatever you're going to put or use in a slingshot, in order for it to work effectively, you're going to have to apply some force, right? So we know you put it in the slingshot. What happens when you put that pebble, that rock, that piece of paper, whatever it is in that slingshot? You have to pull it back. I mean, you have to, like a bow, an arrow and a bow, you have to pull it back and exert force. And it's that chemistry or physics of equal and opposite reaction. The more you pull it back, the more force you get and down. Some of you feel like, man, Mike, I hear what you're saying, but I don't feel like I'm just stuck or I'm going backwards. I feel like I'm downtrodden too. So I'm stuck under and back. And it's just so much pressure. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Slingshot effect. You pull, especially if I'm trying to knock something off my neighbor's roof, I can't just pull straight back. It's going to go straight forward and down. It's going to hit the ground even before it reaches my neighbor's mailbox. But if I want to get up, if I want to elevate, If I want to proceed, if I want to go further than what I've been, I have to pull that slingshot down and back to get the trajectory of where I want it to go. So yes, you feel like you're stuck. You feel like you're set back. You feel like you don't know which way to turn. But know that this is Thrust Thursday. You're about to be catapulted forward in a trajectory that you didn't even see happening, that you didn't even know was possible. I tell you this. I say it all the time in my universes. I say it all the time in my universes. I say it all the time in my videos, that the universe will align to give you what you want, will, and work for in that order. And now some of you, you've wanted it, you willed it, you're working for it, and now you feel like, wait a minute. Well, what the heck, Mike? You said that the universe will align. I'm doing all this work, and now it feels like I'm stuck. Now it feels like I'm back. Slingshot effect. You are being pulled back to be thrust forward. You got this, people. Stay dedicated. Remember, I tell you all the time, I tell people all the time, I tell clients, I tell friends, I tell family, remember your why. Find your why. Listen, I was listening to the TED Talk, and I need to get her name because I probably will talk about this a lot. But I was listening to a TED Talk podcast, and this lady, she's a therapist, and she has a segment called Dear Therapist, where weekly she highlights one of the letters she gets from a person or a client, and she talks about it. And she said, change your story to change your life. Or I forgot exactly how she worded, but pretty much change your story in order to change your outcome. What's the story you're telling? Are you making yourself the protagonist when you're the antagonist? Are you making yourself the antagonist when you're the protagonist? Are you making yourself more than what you are and just a piece of that story? How are you telling the story? Are you telling the story to get the sympathy and the oh my God, I feel you from other people, or are you telling the truth? So here it is. On this Thrust Thursday, I want you to do what I say so many times. And again, I'm telling you all this, I have to drive points home because it's as much for me as it is for you. When I coach, when I train, when I inspire, when I motivate, I'm doing it for myself as well, because it helps me to listen to this advice. It helps me to listen to this inspiration. I told y'all when I started this video series, Dubbing of the Day, I guess I'm coming up on a year strong now, where I'm doing like every day or every other day, 3, 4, 5, 6 times a week. And I told y'all when I started out, this is my accountability. This is keeping me on track. I don't do this as much for you as I do it for my why. Now, what is my mission? I tell y'all my mission all the time. I'm on a mission to spread my light, love, and positivity with as many as I can in the time and space that I have. Now, back to the accountability. I do these videos because I know y'all who support me, rock with me, share my videos, that support your boy, that love me, my family, friends, associates, co-workers, well, not co-workers anymore because I'm my own boss. Anyway, family, neighbors, all of the above. Frat, Soros, everybody, UAB, Russell County, Fort Mitchell, Phoenix, everybody out there who's associated with me that support me. I know that if I go so long without doing something, y'all gonna say, Mike, what's going on, man? I hadn't seen a video in like a week, or, I just want to make sure you're good. Boom. Thank you. Yeah, I just been busy. On the flip side of that, I know that the haters, the naysayers, all those people are gonna say, man, I knew he wasn't gonna keep that up. Man, he's just another one of these people. Always always happy, always joyful, blah, 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 blah. Bull. Thank you. I need both sides, right? Equal and opposite reactions. Duality, right? I need the good and the bad. I need the light and the dark, the up and the down. I need it all because it's going to be my fuel. It's up to me to decide what I want to do with the energy that comes at me. I have to protect my energy. In order for me to protect my energy, I have to protect your energy, right? If I upset you, then in turn, you're going to do something back towards me, and now I've affected my energy by affecting your energy. I tell people all the time, being selfish is the most selfless thing you can do. Again, being selfish is the most selfless thing you can do, because you got to get yourself together before you help anybody else. You got to make sure that you're taken care of spiritually, mentally, socially, physically, and financially before I help somebody else. So being selfish is the most selfless thing you can do. Love yourself, know thyself, learn thyself, grow thyself, and you will be able to help the next person. Again, my journey and stuff, I catapulted it forward more by doing these videos, because I know, again, I have to work on myself because I'm telling you stuff that I need to do myself. So listen, y'all, this Thrust Thursday, just know all of you who, again, reviewing for people who just come in, and please share this video. This one is one near and dear to me because I see so many people struggling. I see so many people feeling stuck. I see so many people worrying. I see so many people stressed out about life and things going on. I see so many people, yes, Patrick, that has no self-love, has no self-realization, self-knowledge, just out here, just floating. This social media age is a blessing and a curse. This information age, you know, again, is duality. It's good and bad to everything. Good and bad lies on the same line. You know, 0 and 100 lies on the same line. It's how close you are to either. So it's one of the things, like I said, this video, share it because it's near and dear to me because I just see so many people hurting and people feeling like, oh my God, I take 2 steps forward and it's 10 steps back. Or I'm stressing, this is going on, that is going on. Social media, you're looking at others. You're looking at someone else with a better house than you, a better car than you, a better spouse than you, a better whatever. All these mentalities, these things that are self-defeating principles, thoughts, actions, words, deeds, desires that we have on ourselves. And so I want you to know this topic today, this dub, Thrust Thursday, could have easily been Thrive Thursday. Because I think that was last week, Thrive Thursday or Thrive Tuesday. I don't want you to just succeed anymore. I don't want you to just survive anymore. I don't want you to just be alive. I want you to thrive. I want you to thrive. And the first thing that happens for you to thrive, the first thing that happens for you to be thrust forward is a mental shift. I did my toilet devotion this morning on my Twitter for P&Z for Life, my business Twitter, and my toilet devotions are making a strong comeback. So if you all are not yet, please go follow me on my Twitter, P&Z for Life. P&Z for Life on Twitter. You can look me up, P&Z for Life on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. It's P&Z for Life across the board. I think on one of them is for life, the number 4, but most of it is spelled out, as well as my Gmail. So listen, that's one thing I was talking about. The topic this morning for this AM for toilet devotion was thrive. Man, I want to see you thrive. And in order for you to do that, I got your back. I support you. Man, you want support? I feel and know all too well the Nazareth negation. And this is not just me going through this. I know you all. If you're a business owner, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're out there working, grinding, I don't care in what field, whatever you're doing, you feel me when I say this. Sometimes it feels like the people closest to you are the last ones to support you. And it's not that they don't love you. It's not that they don't care. But it's almost like the people closest to you is from the show me state. When they see you made it, oh my God, they're proud. And I'm not saying that they're not proud right now, but I say this. If you got something going on, let me know. When I do my live videos, I open it up many times, especially people I see doing big things. Let me know. Shoot me a message. I'm going to start, this is kind of an announcement as well. I'm going to start doing things on my YouTube where I highlight especially black businesses. It's not going to always be black businesses, but the series that I'm going to do is called Black Business Bussin'. So I'm going to highlight people, black businesses, entrepreneurs, real estate agents, investors, different people doing stuff and growing, trying to grow and just create this generational wealth and stop these generational curses, these generational traumas, and really going places. So I'm going to give you that platform to highlight. Now, do I have a big following on YouTube? No. Do I have a huge following on Instagram? No. Do I have the biggest following on Facebook? No. But what I do, I have a passion that I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody grow. I want to see everybody be thrust forward. So bringing it back home to all of you who just feel like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Slingshot effect, baby. You're being pulled back so you could be thrust forward again into a trajectory that's not even known to you. So I say this, revel in the fact that you're going through something right now, and just put your seatbelt on, because when you want it, will it work for it, and that universe align and start dropping those puzzle pieces out of thin air for you? Oh my God, it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be crazy. You're going to ask yourself, how did I get in this room? How did I get on this stage? You won't help but to be emotional thinking about where you came from. So I want you all to know that, man, really from my heart, from my mouth, my heart, my mouth, from my heart and mind and mouth to your ears, to your face, to your eyeballs, to your heart. I want you to know that on this Thrust Thursday, you got this. So here we go. Perfect opportunity and bridge to my closing. Woo! Murphy's Law. First of all, Murphy's Law. You are somebody. Today, you are great. Tomorrow, you'll be greater because Ms. Murphy said so, and I concur. Also, no, here we go. No, that the universe will align to give you what you want, will, and work for in that order. Want it, will it, work for it. Boom, 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 boom. Puzzle pieces dropping out of thin air. You got this. Oh my God. I want y'all to feel it, man. Shift happens. Shift happens. Shift happens. Do you feel the shift, people? It's coming. I'm telling you, I am so excited. And as I said back in October, this is the fourth quarter, y'all. This ain't no time to just put in the second and third string. No, you are the starter. You are the quarterback, running back, offensive line, tight end, wide receiver. You are the defensive line. You are the head coach, assistant coach, defensive coordinator. You are everything. Fourth quarter is not time to just say, oh, we lost this game. It's out of hand, whatever. Or, oh my God, we got it. Put it in the bag. Put in all the backup. No, this is your team and your game of life. So get up, get out, get something. Let's go fourth quarter. Let's not wait till January to get right. Bump a New Year's resolution. What is your daily resolution? What's in your heart? What do you want to see for yourself? Man, I feel this, y'all. I'm telling you, shift is happening. Shift happens. Let me go find a bumper sticker. Order me a shift happens bumper sticker. Nah, I ain't putting that on my Betty White. She too pretty. Anyway, back to the topic. Listen, y'all, I'm telling you, I feel this thing. 2020 is a big year. And y'all listen, I'm telling y'all, even though I'm a motivator and an inspiration, even though I uplift, I spent 15 years in personal training. Now I'm a life coach and speaker and host. Even though my job is positivity, my career, my life is positivity, light, love, and positivity, I've been one that shied away in the past from the pastors and the coaches and all these people, the speakers that say, oh my God, this is a big year. Because what we know, every year is your year. Every year is my year. I'm going to set the New Year's resolution. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. March, what happened after the first quarter? But listen, y'all, I'm telling you, and maybe somebody else has told you, but there is something about 2020 where breakthrough, thrust in your life, forward advancement, something is happening, and I feel it and I know it for you as well. Write it down, work for it, and watch how things turn in your favor. Now, where was I? The universe. 3 W's. Now, why can you do all of this? Why can you prepare yourself and set the foundation for 2020 now? Why can you make a life that you didn't even see today, yesterday, in 2020? On November 8th, today is the 7th, on November 8th, why can you make a life that you didn't even see coming? Why can you do all of this stuff? Why can you go, grow, and know? Because you are the 5 C's. You are the 5 C's. You are capable, competent, confident, conscious, and courageous to do any and everything that you seek to do in this life and the next. Keep going. Keep pushing. Victoria, thank you so much. Your manifesting page, yes, that resonates with me so much. Let me say this. You're posting this on a manifesting page. I tell people all the time, get excited for these speakers and coaches and teachers and whatever ministers who speak these exciting words in your life. But here's the thing I want you to remember. Don't fake it until you make it. When you fake it until you make it, if I was faking this, y'all would see straight through the BS. It's like this seat behind me, y'all would see straight through it. Through me, because I'm only trying to convince myself. But when you manifest until you make it, you believe it, you write it, you plan it. Here we go. Again, my 5 P's: power, passion, purpose, plan, prosperity. in all aspects of life. So now, don't fake it till you make it. Manifest it till you make it. Speak it, know it, eat it, sleep it, grow it, walk it, talk it. Boom, walk it like a talk it. Hey, listen. I'm so excited, man. I'm about to go crush the gym, and also my pre-workout is kicking in because I took it to the head. So, woo! Yes, Victoria, you cannot lie to your feelings. You cannot lie to the connection. It's either there or it ain't. Now, a lot of you know, who know me, know I'm big, even my tag, my license plate. I'm big on repeating numbers, angel numbers, manifesting numbers, synchronicity, synchronizing numbers, whatever people want to call it, manifestation numbers, repeating numbers. And I tell people all the time, they say, oh my God, you looking forward to this and that. I'm telling you, y'all, it either happens or it don't. And Victoria, what you just said, that is so true. You cannot lie to the connection. It's either there or it ain't. You can't. I promise you, I used to, before I started this bounce back, hashtag bounce back, and really got over this motorcycle accident, got over the Mike I was, and got over trying to look at everybody else in the gym. Man, I'm telling you, I would go in the gym and I just felt like, why am I here? Why am I here? I'm looking at this young woman over here. She's leg pressing more than I can even think about. I'm looking at this man over here. He's bench pressing more than I can squat. I'm looking all around and I'm like, oh my God. I'm telling my wife, man, listen, this is a testimony, y'all. Real quick. I know this video has been a little long, but I'm so passionate about what's going on in my life and everybody else's life. Shift happens. I'll say this real quick. Short testimony. Let me make it short and sweet. I don't know how long I've been on, but it's been long enough. I was doing my closing. I already finished the 5 C's, the 3 W's, Miss Murphy's Law. But real quick, I was so lost in trying to find that connection. 2014 to 2017 was such a journey for my life. I'm telling you, my enlightenment, my consciousness, my growth, my knowledge, reading. I said before 2014, before 2015, I remember reading one book in my entire life from cover to cover. That was The Giver in 5th grade. The Giver. I'm not a reader. I'm a watcher. When YouTube came about on the scene, I loved it. I watch all kinds of stuff on YouTube. But I was reading, I was studying, I was growing, I started meditating. 2017, oh my God, was the height of everything. I was about to start a business then. And March 12th, 2017, a day I'll never forget. There's no way I can. Bad motorcycle accident. Could have been gone. So bad to where the trauma from that left me not knowing whatever happened. I don't remember even leaving the house that day. I remember walking down the stairs telling my wife that, baby, I'm out. I'll see you later. Cool. Love you. Be safe. Right? I don't remember getting in my kitchen. I don't remember picking up my keys. I don't remember walking in the garage and putting on all my gear, which I had all my gear on. I don't remember riding out of the garage. I don't remember anything. Anyway, because of what I had prepared, because I had decalcified my pineal, because I had aligned and tried to align my chakras. Not tried, I did. All this stuff was going on, and it was the height of so much for me. Because of where I was mentally, I never doubted anything in the hospital. When I came to, the first time me knowing that something happened was after the first surgery. Now, mind you, I had talked to my wife 2 times. The first time I can remember anything is coming out of my first surgery, because I had a compound fracture in my left leg. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's just the bones protrude through the skin, or a break where the bones come through the skin. So that was an immediate surgery. The next day I had my pelvis surgery. Pelvis was totally dislocated, fractured, not fractured, totally dislocated, clean break at the pubic, or separation at the pubic symphysis. No crushed pelvis, none of that. No incontinence, none of that stuff that happens a lot with motorcycle accidents. Broke my left middle finger, fractured my radial head, all left side stuff. So I take pictures now, and you'll notice, I always tell people, you notice if I'm in a picture with somebody else, I say, get my right side. That's my good side. It's a joke, but it's a reminder. Anyway, long story short, I said long story short, it's been too long. Anyway, the months right after, when I got home, it took everything in the preparation for that moment to get me calm enough to just heal. Meditation music every night. No sleeping pattern. Just all over the place. Hospital bed. Pool table goes out of the living room to the dining room, which we never used for a dining room. It was a gym. It's been everything. Well, it was storage for the pool table. Our dog crate. Living room, hospital bed, wheelchair, bedside commode. And never did I worry. Am I going to be okay? So, this is what got hard. When I started to walk again, when I started to heal, really, get back to work, all that, working as a personal trainer, working all day, but being broke and healing, all I had time and energy for was to train my clients. When I finished, I had nothing left. I just couldn't do it. Started going back to the gym, and forever I was just pussyfooting around. Just do this, do that, couldn't grip, no grip strength, that broken finger, just a lot. Something happened when I stopped looking at everybody else. Something happened when I remembered who I am. Something happened when I remembered, Mike, just as you had no stress when you were lying in the hospital bed, bloody, broken. Who are you? What are you? Where are you trying to go? And I promise you, y'all, it got so bad to where I was trying to find repeating numbers. I was looking at it. I was like, okay, in 5 minutes, it'll be 1:11. Let me look at my clock. Miss it. 1:12, 1:13. I tried. Listen, it's either on or it's not. And Victoria, I'm getting back to it, but you were saying you cannot lie to that connection. You can't lie to yourself. I'm telling you, it just happens. This is something most people don't know. My wife does. My two great friends, one was my advisor and another a great friend that was part of an organization. She recruited me as a mentor. She knows this. He knows this. My wife knows this. I think that's the only people who know this. I was trying to find something to get me back on track. So much so to where I got accepted and signed up for grad school, master's program. And I talked to a friend before it happened, and I should have listened to him. And I haven't talked to him about this, so I won't call his name, but he knows if he watches this video. He told me, he said, well, Mike, I was going to do grad school, but here's the thing. Do you want to move up in your job? Do you want to excel, or do you want to be the boss? Because you're talking about a specialized knowledge. If you want to move up, okay, cool, do it. Get your MBA. But if you want to be the boss and create, do you necessarily need it? Well, I did about a half a semester. Just busy work for no reason. It was the stuff I had already did, reading and all this stuff. And the money, one semester, $3,000. One semester. Long story short, I stopped. I told my wife, and my wife, oh my God, my CEO, Chief Information Officer, she is so supportive because she knew I was just trying to do anything. She knew I was just trying to find something for a connection. She saw the Mike I wanted to be, the Mike I was becoming. She saw that I was trying to still take out the trash and load the dishes in a wheelchair. She saw that I was trying to be that husband so quick. I was trying to rush the process. She saw that, and she was so patient with me. I told her, I can't do this. This is stressing me out already, and it's not that I can't do it. I don't want to do it. This is not my heart. So I stopped. And, I haven't even told my advisor or my other friend this, who wrote letters for me. I got accepted because of my experience. I didn't have to go back and take GRE or any of that. So that was a blessing. But I realized, is this really what you want, Mike? No, I stopped. Anyway, months start passing, and all of a sudden, like I said, I stopped trying. Woo! And I saw that my mentor shared Dan. It's so funny to say Daniel, but I saw Dan share my video, so shout out to him. And this is one thing he told us at our certification class. And again, I don't think he got it from himself. He got it from somebody else, but it's that thing I do in my videos a lot. You don't try to do something. You either do it or you don't. Even if you don't do it to the best of your outcome that you wanted to see, you still do it. You don't try. If I take this toothpick and you say, Mike, try to drop it, I look puzzled. Try? What do you mean? I don't try to drop it. I either drop it or I don't. I either hold it or drop it. I don't try to drop it. So just remember that in your life. So again, as I stopped worrying and trying to do all this, and I just said consistency, Mike, you know muscle memory is there. It'll come back for you. Stop looking at everybody else and what they're lifting. Stop looking at everybody else and what they're doing. Stop looking at everybody else. Stop forcing something. I have 2 LLCs. I had a choice to make. Which one do I want to pursue more? And the answer was just right in front of me. Mike, go with your heart. Go with what you've done. You prepared for all your life. I am Mike James, founder of P&Z Life Coaching, where I am your favorite life coach's life coach, speaker, and host. What have I done all my life? I've inspired. I've motivated. I've helped coach people. Even when I was an athlete, I was like a baby coach. A lot of my coaches told me, you're going to be a coach one day. Now, little did they know what kind of coach, but here I am. I've always did the Easter speeches at church. I did acting and drama and all this stuff at my church. Again, this is just a little testimony. So my Thrust Thursday has turned into Testimony Thursday. So listen, I've hosted events in college. I've hosted step shows for Greeks. I've hosted things. I've done all this stuff. I've hosted jazz nights at the church I used to go to. So, Mike, be you. Be honest. This is what I tell people. Y'all know my mission is to share my light, love, and positivity with as many people as I can in the time and space that I have. But I want to be authentically, unapologetically, undeniably Mike James. From Phoenix City, Alabama, by way of Fort Mitchell, Alabama, 4 Oak Street, the Quarter, youngest of Prince and Izola James. That's why it's P&Z. So listen, y'all, on this Thrust Thursday, go get it. I already did the closing, but I broke out into a testimony tantrum. But here we go, y'all. Go do it. Do whatever you want to do. And I promise you, as I keep telling y'all, write it down. Write your goals down, because a lot of times until you write it down, it doesn't seem real. When you can read it out loud to yourself, and when you write it down, sometimes you're going to say, that doesn't make sense, me looking at it. But just know that you got this. You're more than enough. I got your back. I'm in your corner. I support you. I love you. Listen, God loves you. So do I. Love life. Live love. Peace. Together, not apart. Y'all take care.